you and I spoke about goals. I think they're very important. I don't think they're necessary by any means. But I have a question because it sounds like total pop domination was not on your goals list. In those early days, did you have big dance aspirations? Did you just follow the flow? Because you also definitely strike me as a go with the flow kind of guy. And the flow is like whitewater rapids in Teddy Forance's sphere. So, yeah, can you recall or do you remember having a compass? Like what helped you make decisions? Were you driving after goals or were you kind of following flow or something else altogether?
More honestly, more following flow. I was just
Mhm.
so infatuated with the way my body felt moving in general, and just like a deep research, constant research of like, what can my body do? What am I, really craving? What am I feeling? Definitely vary with the flow, but also really hungry for the things that were in front of me, and like attacking it in a positive way, in like a healthy way, in a sense.
Mhm.
And just get it. Like, I love people. I love talking to people. I love getting to know people. And I think that was like a big part of my, still is my experience in the dance community, is just like the people. Like, they're just so interesting to me. There's so
Yeah.
many genius creators, collaborators, just people and human beings in general, that I was just getting to know people. And that turned
Mhm.
into opportunities. So when I was
Yes.
assisting Mia on the Pulse, Gil Doldelau, who choreographed for Janet Jackson, was on the convention as well. And
Mhm.
he saw me in Mia's class, and they had a spot on Janet's next tour, her feedback or her Rock With You tour, where they needed a
Mhm.
soloist, a b-boy and a contemporary dancer. And
Mhm.
he straight up asked me, he's like, would this be something that you're interested in doing? We need like 3 improv solos where you come out while she's changing intermittently. You would have a character, your name's T5, and you're kind of like this chosen warrior to go up against this evil spirit. And I was like, wait, is this real right now? Like, pinch me, like, what?
Say less.
Yeah.
T5, I'm in.
T5, let's go.
Right. How could you have ever aspired to be T5? T5 would never end up on your goals list because T5 is made up by someone else. And yet it's so well suited your trajectory and your interests and your freaking talent. Holy smokes.
It was just such a wild moment. And then, he said, come and meet Janet. We have an audition for feedback music
Uh-huh.
video. I don't think they knew I was also trained in, street styles and hip hop, commercial dance. And because I grew up like a jazz dancer, mainly, and,
Yeah.
lyrical
Yeah.
was a thing, but there wasn't really contemporary, the more abstract movement yet. So we
Yeah.
were, trained in those styles. And so I went to the feedback audition and just loved the choreography. It was Tony Testa, Ed Moore, Gildo Delau in the
Ed
States.
freaking Moore. I need more Ed Moore. I also, I love some Tony Testa. We're, you know, practically family, but Ed Moore, I need more. That was the groove. That was the funk, man. Ooh, so nice.
When he hit
You
off
feel
with
it still in your body, don't you? I can see it. Yes.
I was
This
just like,
one.
oh snap, I need to stand up and learn this real quick. And I just felt really good that day too. I really fallen in love with yoga and was just like in a good flow and a good groove in my life at that point.
Ah.
So I felt just really in my skin, and knew that I already also had this like potential solo spot. So going into the
Mhm.
feedback audition, I felt really good about it. And so I ended up booking the music video to be one of the dancers in the music video. And then that turned into the Rock With You video and some promo tours. And then I got to be in the 25 pieces on Janet's tour, like Rhythm Nation, If, all that. And like, it was just crazy because I
Oh.
remember seeing like Tony and, all these Blake and all these amazing Jillian on Good Morning America and all these
Uh-huh.
performances. I'm still here, like 16, 17 years old. And I was like, that'd be cool, but that just seems so far fetched, like so far out. I don't know if it's actually like possible. So it really
Yeah.
wasn't fully in my radar, to be honest. And
Wow.
I think, getting back to your point, I think a lot of, especially my early years, was less goal oriented and more like, ooh, I really am enjoying this and really craving this. Let me sink my teeth into that, and then, see where this could potentially evolve. But building
Yeah.
genuine friendships and connections was key.